Teacher Talking Sports, what it does, what it do, how we live in. The first overall pick in the 2023 NBA Draft, Victor Wembanyama probably had the most hype for any basketball prospect since LeBron James, maybe even more so than Zion Williamson. Um, a lot of people were skeptical whether he could reach the heights of those hype. We'll get into that later in the video, but let's take a look first at what he did yesterday. So they beat the Brooklyn Nets 122-115 in overtime. I mean, the Spurs are not a good team, let's make that clear, but very young team, and let's remember LeBron James didn't even make the playoffs as a rookie, but Wembanyama just continues to amaze. Last night didn't have it going from outside the arc, but 14 of 26 from the field, efficient inside of the arc, 33 points, 15 rebounds, 7 assists, and 7 blocks. That's what you call stuffing the sheet, filling up the box score. Victor Wembanyama doing it all yesterday to secure the win for the San Antonio Spurs. You see here via ESPN, Wembanyama became the fourth player in NBA history to finish a game with at least 30 points, 15 rebounds, that should say 7 blocks, and 7 assists since blocks became an official stat in 1973-74, joining Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Charles Barkley, and Joel Embiid. I believe Abdul-Jabbar did it 3 times, the other 2 did it once. Came through big time in the fourth quarter and overtime, 13 points. Had a huge block towards the end of the game to help secure the win. Originally it was called a goaltend, reviewed, overturned, got it before it hit the backboard, and he does a lot of that shot blocking. You see here via his basketball reference page, leading the NBA in blocks per game with 3.4. I was looking at most blocks by a rookie. It seems like it's likely that he's gonna finish around with the sixth most blocks ever by a rookie, and the guy who has the most blocks all time as a rookie, his son was compared a lot to Victor Wembanyama before this season, but looking at his season numbers, you could also see he's been shooting the ball much more efficiently. Field goal percentage and 3-point percentage gone up quite a bit since, like, let's say the first 20-25 games. One Hall of Famer actually did a video on this before this season. Tracy McGrady as well, although McGrady probably wasn't as harsh as Hardaway. So Tim Hardaway Sr. refuses to join the Victor Wembanyama hype train. That man is going to be an all right basketball player. So this was via Basketball Network. Says that on the Carton show, the former Warriors guard dropped a bold prediction on the San Antonio Spurs rookie, claiming him to be a mere all right player. That man is going to be an all right basketball player, Hardaway said. I'm sorry. Again, with Bol Bol, we say here, Tim believes that Bol Bol is more talented than the Frenchman and that he has a better chance of succeeding in the league with respect to the players around him. Bol Bol has better physical talent and is better to play in the NBA right now than Victor Wembanyama. So I can't say that's necessarily aged well. Bol Bol hasn't been in the rotation for much of the season with the Suns, although he is beginning to play a bit now. And I remember when Hardaway said that, I believe that article's from July 22nd of last year. So when he said in July, he totally botched Wembanyama's last name. Basically called him like Victor Wembanyama. I forget what he said, but he wasn't the only one. And I remember the same thing happening with LeBron James. You could probably find it on YouTube or somewhere online, where when it was fairly evident the Cavs were gonna take LeBron James, or the Cavs looked like they would have a good chance again the first overall pick. I remember they were interviewing players on the team. So his rookie season was what, 2003 or 4. So in the 2002 '03 season. I remember Ricky Davis, Carlos Boozer. They were asking him about LeBron James. They were like, whatever, like kind of shooing him away. Like, all right, he's not going to be that much of a difference maker. Let's pump the brakes on the hype you're giving this guy. And, fast forward 20 years, and some people believe he's the GOAT. Um, I'm not necessarily one of them, but anyhow, Wembanyama, just another outstanding performance. Does he have Rookie of the Year sewn up, or is there still a slim chance that Chet Holmgren can take home the award? Anyhow, don't forget to subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to subscribe. Like the video, share the video, hit the bell for notifications. I'm out.